Hi, I'm Ayla with True You Systems, and today we're going to be doing the ultimate gift guide for each Enneagram type. The Enneagram is a great tool for understanding what makes someone tick, and so it's the perfect thing to use for figuring out what gift somebody might want. There are 9 Enneagram types, and I'm going to be going through all 9 of them and letting you know what they want, what they don't want, and actual gifts you can get for them. Okay, let's start with 1s. 1s are conscientious reformers that are trying to make the world a more perfect place. They want gifts that are practical and also meet certain standards, both standards in quality and standards like moral standards. So getting gifts that also give back to an important cause can be really important for 1s. So anything that's sustainable or environmentally friendly or reflects how conscientious they are about the world. 1s are also particularly tidy and diligent people, so things like meal planning kits and organizers can also be really helpful gifts for a 1. 1s want to feel good about the gift that they're receiving, that it's well made and it's for something that is good. But what they don't want is things like joke gifts or anything that's frivolous. Joke gifts might hurt feelings and they only produce more mess and clutter. And then you have to think about the environmental impact of what do you even do with that gift? Like, is this even recyclable? So get your 1 something that they can feel good about. And next we have 2s. 2s are sociable, warm, empathetic givers who are often found giving to others and only giving to others. 2s often have trouble expressing their needs and often don't get things for themselves. So what's great for 2s is getting something special for them since they do so much for other people. Things like a massage gift certificate or a home spa day. Things like a mani-pedi, some sort of special splurge just for them. So like a gift card to Grubhub or DoorDash. For 2s, connection and relationship is what life is all about. So doing things with them as a gift can be really important and special for a 2, and it shows that you really appreciate and care about them. Things like a nice dinner out or doing some sort of activity together that they really love but wouldn't pay for and do on their own. And for 2s, a card saying how much you appreciate them is always appreciated by 2s. But what not to get a 2? Cash. If you give a 2 cash, they're just going to give it back to somebody else who needs it more. And that's everyone that's not them. Also, 2s are always going to say that they don't need anything, so asking them what they want just puts them on the spot. So instead, think about the 2 in your life and how much you appreciate them and how much you want to show that by pampering them and making them feel special, like how they make you feel special all the time. Then there's 3s. 3s are charming, ambitious, goal-oriented people who know quality when they see it. 3s work hard and want gifts that others will admire. 3s want what other people have, so things that are on trend are often really appealing to 3s. So things like those stir stick things that everyone has on TikTok, that new blender or juicer for the newest health regime, that blanket that people like, high-end brands like Lululemon and that crossbody bag. You're thinking to yourself, isn't that just a fanny pack? But no. It's kind of a fanny pack, but your 3 is going to want it. So get them that Nordstrom gift card and the high-end tech gear that they've been wanting. 3s are constantly trying to improve themselves and optimize, so things like motivational self-help books will be appreciated. Things like the latest yoga gear. 3s do so much and they want to look fabulous while they're doing it. So getting them things like skincare and hair care can be really appreciated by a 3. And don't worry if it's not exactly the thing that they wanted. Just give it with a gift receipt. A 3 is really good about exchanging it for something they really want. But what they don't really want are homemade gifts. They might appreciate the gesture, but they really were hoping for something else. So get them something they're really gonna love and go for high-end and trending. So next we have 4s. 4s want something unique and one of a kind, just like them. 4s are authentic, creative, passionate, and deep-feeling people. They appreciate the finer things in life, and aesthetics are important to them. They also appreciate nostalgia and things that are sentimental and special to them, and not given to everyone. So get on Etsy, find that one-of-a-kind ceramic piece. Find a journal that has your birth month flower on it. Check out the local boutiques and local artists in your area and find what they're making. Or even check out the vintage stores and thrift stores in your area. This is your moment to get something avant-garde and weird. 4s like to pamper themselves, so bottle of wine, specialty chocolates, a face scrub that has aromatherapy and special salts. 4s recognize quality but want something with meaning and significance. So not just any old face cream, like one that has crystals in it. But what they don't want are things that are mass-produced and practical and mundane. Or generic. 4s have a knee-jerk reaction to anything that's popular. So don't give the same thing that you're giving to everyone else to your 4. Give them something special that's just for them. So next we have 5s, and you're thinking to yourself, what should I get for my 5? And what I'm going to say is, just don't. No, you can get them a gift. It's just that 5s will tell you that gifts are inefficient. Just ask any economist about the dead weight loss of gift giving. But if you must, give them a gift certificate that supports their very niche interests. Or cash. They have already done all the research on what they're going to need. So it's really best if you have them pick. And the best part of this kind of gift for a 5 is that they will appreciate so much that they're not being burdened with something that they don't want and having to show that they liked it. 5s are logical, love to learn on their own, and they're self-sufficient. So gift certificates for Home Depot, Game Castle, REI, GameStop, those are all great. And of course, 5s love books, so things like Barnes & Noble or your local bookstore. Or an Amazon gift card. It's great. 5, you don't even have to go out, it just comes straight to your door. But what they don't like are surprises, especially experience surprises. Like showing up at their door and being like, I just bought tickets to anything. They don't want that. Or heartfelt things where they're going to have to emote openly. So do your 5 a favor and get them a gift that they can get for themselves. By the way, if you've liked this video so far, give me some cheer and press that like button. And if you're looking for a gift that lots of people can like, I recommend these Enneagram self-typing cards that I made. These are great for people who are new to the Enneagram and also people who are familiar with it and maybe a little bit Enneagram obsessed. Either way, they make a great gift for someone. You can get yours in the link at the description below. So next we have 6s. 6s are trustworthy, they're reliable, and they're amazing troubleshooters. 6s want to feel secure, supported, and prepared. So finding them gifts that help them do that is always appreciated by a 6. For some 6s, secure can look like practical things that can prevent harm. For other 6s, secure can look like knowing that you can trust someone and that they really do support you. So practical preparedness kits can be great for 6s, things that help them make sure that they're going to be prepared for any emergency. 6s have thought about everything and all that could go wrong, and there's products out there that help figure that out. Like, you're trapped in your car in your seatbelt, and there's a special knife that can cut you out of it if you need to. Things that test water if it's safe, making sure that your slippers aren't going to slip, making sure that when you're in bed and you want to read that you're going to be able to see. Clean and safe cooking products that you can be sure are healthy to use with you and your family. Skincare products that prevent harm. It doesn't have to be being prepared for an emergency, it's just being prepared in general, like a work from anywhere kit, or a bag with lots of compartments, like lots of compartments. And for those 6s that feel secure when they know that they're supported, having a heartfelt card that shows how much you appreciate what they do for you is really appreciated. 6s are often supporting everyone else, and so they aren't necessarily doing things like pampering themselves. And so doing that for them can feel really good for a 6. So gifts that can pamper them and that also can help relieve stress. But something to not get a 6 is something that's not thoughtful. They want to make sure that you're getting it for them. They might already be questioning whether or not you really know them. They want something that really shows that you thought about what they need and what they're going to use. So get them something that helps them feel secure, either in making sure that they're prepared enough or that they're supported enough. So next we have 7s. 7s are spontaneous, they're optimistic, and they're adventurous. They want to feel free and not stuck, and they want to have fun and never be bored. So they like lots of variety and want to experience all that life has to offer. So gifts that help them go anywhere on all their adventures or feel like they're having adventures when they're having to stay home. Any gift that makes it so that they can experience more things is going to be greatly appreciated. So things like cool bags and practical travel gear. 7s like to plan and think about all the fun that they're going to have. So even a book about travel or about the food in other places or things to do will get their mind going, and that's going to be fun for a 7 as well. 7s also appreciate the finer things as well as really liking novelty. And so getting varieties of things you can taste, like chocolates and wine and even weird snacks from around the world, all of those things are going to be great for a 7. 7s like to joke around, so this can be your moment to get silly gifts as well. And they tend to like kind of spicy humor, so you can even go with that. 7s love experiences. They love talking about all the experiences that they've had. And so a gift that does that is also a great thing. You can give them skydiving lessons, go on a hot air balloon trip with them, really anything. As long as it's fun and it's something new and they're excited about it, they'll probably want to do it. But what they don't want is boring practical stuff that's really mundane and for the day-to-day, especially things that sort of imply how you should be, like more organized. All of that is not going to be interesting for a 7. So get your 7 something exciting and new, and they'll be happy. Next, we have 8s. 8s are independent, bold, and confident. They're large and in charge and don't want to pretend when they don't like something. They say it like they see it, and they often want things that are practical. 8s live large and they like to indulge in pleasurable things. So gifts like a high-quality bottle of whiskey or other drinks or food would be a great thing for an 8. Or practical things to keep said drink cool. 8s are big doers who often do things to excess, and this might include also a challenge or exercise kick that they're on, so getting them stuff that goes with that or things to recover from all that they've been doing. So things like a massage gun or a foot roller will also be appreciated often by an 8. 8s also like gifts that pay tribute to their larger-than-life personality and their bold and confident way in the world. So this can be things like mugs or socks or even an oven mitt that has something that speaks to their bold nature. It doesn't necessarily matter what the thing is, although it's nice if it's something practical too they can use, but having something that connects to that attitude that they're known for, they'll like. What they don't like are gushy affirmations or things that tell them what to do. In some cases, that could be even something like a gift card. It's telling you where you have to shop. So give your 8 something they can experience fully and enjoy, or something that they can use practically and shows what they're like. And if all else fails, you can get them cash. And then we have 9s. 9s are easygoing, calm, and considerate. 9s love to be cozy and comfortable and connected to others and to nature. So gifts like a super cozy blanket or footed pajamas. Anything for maximum coziness. All things hygge, 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 hygge. Nines like to feel in harmony, and so anything that helps them connect with nature and feel like they're part of it is also a wonderful thing. So holistic gifts that give back to nature in some way or help them feel like they're connected to a special place that they're into in nature are also great gifts. So things like the Parks Project, you get something special and the money goes back to national parks. Nines like to feel connected to others as well, so doing something special for your nine, like a picnic or maybe like a camping trip, will be really appreciated. Nines often have a hard time knowing what they want, so gifts that help them connect to themselves, like aromatherapy, yoga dice, and things that focus on mindfulness. But what they don't want are showy gifts that make them worry that you spent too much money on them. Nines want to feel at peace and not experience stress. And they don't really have a taste for flashiness. So get them a gift that makes them feel comfortable in body and spirit. So what are some gifts that you have loved getting, and what are those ones that you really didn't like? Let me know in the comments below. I've been learning so much from all of you, and I can't wait to hear from you. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Bye!